Hello. You may be wondering, where's the turbo build? Can this guy even keep a consistent uploading schedule? Well, you're right by thinking that. But here, let me show you why. I don't have much light in here, so I have to bear with me. I did a lot of research on the turbo build and what I would need and what I would run into if I were to keep the automatic trans. Basically, I destroy it the minute I hit any kind of boost pressure. So I took the executive decision in buying this. This right here is an O2Q 6-speed manual transmission from a 2013 GTI. The only thing I need to do to get this to bolt on directly is shave down this right here about 1/8 of an inch. Basically my heads will sit right on this and I just need to shave it down. As far as structural, it won't hurt anything. It won't mount any differently because this is just a little piece right here of metal. It'll bolt in here, but as long as I just shave off the top here, won't be good. And just avoid this. So I'll just cut. I think you have to cut like right in this section. Here it is. This is the reason why I haven't done anything. It actually came with the APR short shifter. So, mother. If you are interested in doing something like this, it's gonna take quite a bit. I mean, it's not just, you don't just buy the transmission and put it in the car. And that's all. You gotta do a lot of research. I have a whole document of what you'll need in order to put this in. This is provided to me by someone on Facebook. I'm in a Facebook group for the 2.5 platform, which is the 07K if you don't know. So that's step one. For the whole assembly, for this transmission, and it actually comes with a slave cylinder and a throwout bearing. I mean, that's like all together. But it comes with that. So there's your slave cylinder, bleeder valve. Comes with the reverse switch. I figure out where the harness plugs into. It didn't come with a starter, but that's fine. Kind of expected that. Yeah, basically all of this that's included, all of that, ran me about $480 after shipping and taxes and everything. So it's really not a bad deal. It was pulled out of a good car. I think it was just a wrecked GTI, but trans is good. Everything works on it. Already has a short shifter on it. One thing I do want to do, and look how dirty it is inside. So what I'm going to do today, or try to get mostly done, is clean out as much of this as I can. Clean the top of the trans, clean everything that I could visibly clean. Yeah, so basically the agenda for today is clean all the shafts and stuff. All the seals look good. I mean, they typically tell you to replace these seals, but if they're not cracked or worn, I don't see any signs of them leaking. There is no fluid in this trans, so right now it's a dry trans. It should be fine. To clean this today, I'm gonna use Simple Green, and I've got little steel brushes to really get in there and get all the stuff off. This isn't abrasive enough to where it'll damage anything or wear it down. It'll just get everything off. I've also got some rags here that I can wipe everything down with. And here's an update. I don't know if I made a video about it, but there's the whole hold side pipe painted and welded complete. So that's just sitting there. Once I get my 2-inch piping, I'll do the hot side. But right now, for the turbo, we're gonna get this manual swap. Now once I get this clean, I'll go inside and I'll show you everything that you need to get with it. It's sort of a big list, but it's really not. As long as you do it right. I bought a whole, it was the shifter tower with the boot and the knob and the cables with the bracket and everything for $48. So not that bad. So that knocks off 6 things out of your list. And OEM, I think it costs around $400 or $500. So saved a lot of money there, and I got everything.
You don't need to be Prince Charming to me. I just need this to be real. I don't need no fairy tale. You don't need a killer pregnant for me. Ooh. Still, every time, whatever it is, I keep on trying. 'Cause it ain't I'm better with than without you. Oh, I'm on it, I want it, but why do you seem to call it your eyes? I can't tell if you hear
So now it's cleaned up pretty nicely. I'll do a little before and after.
you don't need to be Prince Charming to me. I just need this to be real. I don't need no fairy tale. You don't need a killer dragon for me. Ooh.
Sweet. So yeah, so far, this is basically what you're gonna need. More or less a few things. It depends on what route you want to go. What I had here was the shifter, linkages and everything right here. You're gonna need the GTI axles. So that will be, or the GTI manual axles. You look at your automatic transmission. Your automatic transmission is just a shaft with a snap ring in it, and it'll just slide in and lock in place. These, for the manual transmission, it bolts in. It has 6 bolts that goes into the, it's 5 or 6, that'll go into the axle, which is what you saw earlier when I was cleaning it. That part that turns, that's what your axle is gonna bolt into. You're gonna need the clutch pedal assembly. You're also gonna need the brake pedal for the manual, or you can just cut your brake pedal in half. Either way will work with the master cylinder. Some pedal assemblies will come with a new slave cylinder, because mine sort of has that grainy feel when it spins. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a new one of those. I'm also gonna get a new reverse switch, because I wanna make sure when I put this transmission in, I don't have to pull it back out. However, depending on what clutch flywheel kit you go with, if you get it off of ECS Tuning, you can get the clutch, the flywheel, and the pressure plate with all the bolts included, and it comes with the slave cylinder as well. So for about $700 or $800, see, I have to go stage 2 because I'm going to be putting a turbo on mine. So for $700 or $800, you can get all of that in one go, and you don't have to get it anywhere else. Since my trans didn't come with a starter, got to get a starter as well. All in all, so far the transmission has cost me right under $500. I got the shifter assembly for, what was it? Probably $100 after tax and everything and shipping. Clutch is going to be the most. The clutch, flywheel, and pressure plate will be around $600 or $700, I think. And then you have the axles will be $200. That's both of them. Starter is going to be about $80. Reverse switch is about $10. And the clutch pedal is probably going to be one of the more expensive things, because you can't really find everything. I found a set of the clutch with the brake pedal for about $200. No, $120. So I mean, you're looking at under $2,000 to basically replace everything, and that's with upgraded aftermarket parts. So take that as you will. It's cheaper to do a manual swap than it is to buy a new automatic transmission. Hopefully this helps you guys out. I'm going to be probably getting everything in, and I'm going to put it all in at once. So you'll see little parts come in here and there, and then out of nowhere I'll just throw it in one weekend when I have the weekend off. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this.